Of several shootings in Rochester over the weekend, including one that left a 16-year-old dead. He has been identified tonight as Manuel Rivera. According to RPD, the victim was shot on Hague Street at a family party. A suspect, 31-year-old Douglas Smith, has been charged. Police say the argument was over speeding ATVs. Another victim was taken to the hospital. Two other men were shot in separate incidents on the city's west side. Both are recovering. We turn to Ericketta Cost now, checking in with residents who say the violence is taking a toll. Ericketta.
And Jack, one of those shootings you mentioned on Bacchus Street, there's a rec center there, Edgerton Art Center. We were there earlier today, saw a lot of families out there with children, and residents tell us they feel hopeless. It was a busy weekend for Rochester police. 3 separate shootings Saturday night and 1 shooting late Friday night, one of which left a 16-year-old dead.
A 16-year-old who needlessly lost his life. You know, we're always hoping that this is the last homicide of the year, right? But, you know, unfortunately, that's not a reality. So.
RPD Captain Frank Umbrino says there's been a noticeable increase in shootings involving teens.
Striking younger people. You know, younger than when I first came on the job.
This is the Edgerton Art Center on Bacchus Street, the same area where another shooting happened Saturday in broad daylight, 5:30 p.m. This is the center from earlier this evening around the same time. Lots of families out with children playing.
Because it happened right by my place.
Cleo McKinney has lived on the street for almost 6 years. He says shootings do happen from time to time, but this one was right by his house.
But I hear gunshots to the point sometimes I just duck. I just get down on the ground below my couch and duck.
So far this summer, there were 55 shootings in the month of June, 8 of which were homicides, 36 in the month of July, 4 of which were homicides, and 7 shootings so far in August, with 1 a homicide. Back in early July, the Viper Task Force of both local and federal officials launched to crack down on this violence. The latest data from last week shows in Rochester, 69 firearm arrests were made, 142 violent felony arrests made, and 68 firearms seized from these violent gun offenders. For now, in Rochester, Ericketta Cost, News 8.
Ericketta, thank you. Meantime,